All right, so today we're going to be diving into something pretty remarkable. I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah, it should be fun.
It's a startup called Hopper, and they're using technology to make sports more accessible for lower limb amputees,
Cool.
which is something that, we really haven't gotten a chance to dive into on this show.
Definitely not.
And I think this is a really important topic because so many people, we talk about accessibility all the time on this show.
Right?
And I think this is a perfect example of how technology is really kind of pushing the boundaries of what's possible and allowing people to do things that they never thought possible.
Absolutely. And I think what's really striking about this case specifically is the stark contrast between, you know,
Yeah.
everyday prosthetics and then those designed for athletics.
Yeah, and the price difference is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right. You can get a walking prosthetic foot covered by insurance,
Right?
but a running blade can cost thousands.
Yes,
Now.
thousands of euros easily.
Yeah, so you can imagine if you are a lower limb amputee and you have this dream of running or playing sports.
Right.
That's a huge barrier to entry.
Especially if you're just starting out.
Yeah, you have.
If you don't have sponsorships.
You're not, a Paralympic athlete who has all that support.
Right.
You just want to do it for fun.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah. So this company Hopper,
Yeah.
they're trying to kind of solve this problem, and they're doing it in a really, really ingenious way. I think
Yeah.
they're using upcycled carbon waste from the aeronautics industry.
Right.
So
Which is cool.
they're being eco-conscious, but they're also
And it's super smart because
Yeah.
carbon fiber is, ideal for running blades.
Right.
Because it's so strong and lightweight, but to produce it new is really expensive.
exactly. So you take this waste material that's just kind of sitting there,
Right.
and you're able to create these high-performance prosthetics at a fraction of the cost.
Yeah. Exactly. And that makes it so much more accessible to people who wouldn't have been able to afford it before.
It's brilliant.
Absolutely.
So they're making a running blade, and this running blade is super adaptable.
Yeah.
It has a quick sole change system.
Ooh, which is amazing.
So you can think about it like, if you're going from like the pavement
Mm.
to the trails,
Mm-hmm.
you can just swap out the soles
Right.
and
And keep going.
keep going. Yeah.
Which is something you can't really do with the current running blades on the market.
No, they're
They're kind of
it's
specialized.
specialized. Yeah, and that's it.
Right.
And Hopper's vision actually goes even further than that.
Yeah.
They want to create a single adjustable blade that can be tweaked for different activities,
So kind of like,
like a Swiss Army knife.
yeah,
Yeah.
for amputee athletes.
So you could go from hiking to sprinting.
Right.
Um,
By adjusting the height, the stiffness.
It's all in one blade,
All in one.
which is just mind-blowing.
And you can imagine how beneficial this could be for children in particular who are constantly growing and they're having to replace their blades
Yeah,
all the time.
this is just you adjust it,
You adjust it and it grows with them,
and you're good to go.
which is incredible.
It's incredible. Yeah, and it
And it saves a lot of money,
saves a lot of money.
which is another huge barrier.
And I think it's important to point out, too, that this isn't just about the physical impact,
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
about empowering people,
Right.
giving them the ability to participate in sports.
It's about social inclusion
Yeah, and it's about fostering this, more inclusive society.
and well-being.
Yeah.
I mean, it ties in with a lot of...
Yeah, it ties in with the UN Sustainable Development Goals, too.
Exactly.
Reducing inequalities.
Responsible consumption and production.
Yeah.
It's hitting all the marks.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So how are they doing this?
So a big part of their success is their partnership with the 3D Experience Lab.
That's what I was going to ask about.
Yeah.
What is that?
So it's basically this collaborative hub where they can connect with all these different industry experts.
Cool.
So you have people from Airbus, from Salomon, from Decathlon,
Wow.
all these big names, and
All coming together to
share their knowledge and expertise.
solve this problem.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And so you have, healthcare professionals who understand the specific needs of amputee athletes.
Right.
You have biomechanical engineers who are analyzing movement and forces.
Mm-hmm.
You have material engineers who are designing these efficient and durable structures.
That's like the perfect blend.
It's collective intelligence at its best.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they have the 3D experience platform itself,
Yeah, what is that?
which is providing them with all these amazing tools.
Okay.
So they're using Innovia to collaborate on designs in real time.
Oh.
They're using CATIA to model and test prototypes virtually.
Cool.
And they're using 3D Excite to create, stunning visuals for presentations and marketing.
Stop shop
It's the whole package.
for all their
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
for all their design needs.
And it shows you the power of technology in driving innovation and making a real difference in people's lives.
Yeah, and I think Hopper's story is a really powerful example of that.
It is.
It shows that, with a little bit of ingenuity and collaboration,
Right.
we can overcome some of the
Yeah.
biggest challenges.
And create a more inclusive future.
Exactly. And I think that leaves us with, an interesting question.
Yeah.
What other areas can we apply this model to?
Right, like thinking about the carbon whale and this idea of upcycling.
Yeah.
What other unexpected materials could be out there
Yeah.
that could be used to create assistive technology?
Yeah. And what other partnerships could we forge,
Right.
to really kind of push the boundaries
Yeah.
of what's possible in terms of accessibility and inclusion?
That's a great question.
That's something I think we all need to be thinking about.
Yeah, I think it's a challenge for our listeners to think about and see what they come up with.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'd love to hear their ideas.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So that's our deep dive on Hopper
That was a good one.
in the 3D Experience Lab.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they do next.
Me too. Me too.
All right.
All right. That's it for today.
See ya.
See ya.